making a coffee, and got this auger drill that's been brought in today. Apparently it cuts out after, well, not cuts out, but you can use it basically as soon as it's up to temperature. You leave it ticking over and it'll just start cutting out on its own. So I'm going to have a good look at the carburetor, check the fuel tank. I'll check the valve clearance as well because I'm in there, and I'll have a look at the plug and just see what it's all like. So first things first, always the big telltale giveaway, and we'll do something with that as well. Let's see what the fuel is like before I go in. It's a bit of a dirty machine. Right. Well, there's your problem. Water in the fuel. So that's exactly why it's cutting out. The way you can tell that there's water in there, that should be see-through. So when I put fresh fuel in this, we'll show you again what the fuel looks like in the jug, and you'll see the difference. But because it's cloudy, that basically means there's a load of water and stuff you don't want in there. So I'll get it stripped down. I'm going to clean the carb, and I'm going to do all those bits that I said, because it's not difficult to do whilst the carburetor is being sonic clean. So we just make sure we get every bit of water out there, do the fuel filter, and yeah, it should be as good as gold. Right, so now that we've cleaned the fuel tank out, get the fuel filter out, and then we get the lid back on, just so it's all enclosed and out of the way. And then we're going to get these covers off and give it a bit of a clean, because it's quite a minging machine, in all fairness. So we will get, hopefully this is going to come off easily, but I'm going to take the recoil off as well, because I need to do something with that. There's the recoil. Is it going to reach? No. Oh, that's going to be fun. Not going to reach. I'll have to get another tool out. So annoyingly, I've got to take off this chassis setup just to get to anything, but I suppose it is what it is. Someone watching is probably going to go, oh, you could have done it like this, or you could have done it like that. Well, if I could have done it differently, let me know, because I'd be interested. But this is the only way I can see to do it, by taking this little chassis bit off, dropping the engine out of the way, and then I can get to it a bit better. Bits and bobs there. Okay, got that out of the way. So now, if I take that off from there, that is the only thing holding it on. And it's missing a bolt. We can do that while we're here. Right, now we've got that out of the way. Oh, it's a bit of a thing. And we've got that out of the way. And it's all not falling everywhere. Bits falling on the floor. I'm going to get this unit off, and then I can access everything else that I need to get to on the engine. So, come back in a minute. Right, now that I've got this off, this massive contraption, it's going to allow me to get this top cover off. But as I've got access to the clutch, I'm going to take this off as well and just do the pivot points, because if that sticks, obviously it's a pain to get to. So whilst I've got the machine apart, I may as well give that all a little clean up. I'll give this a little go as well. Oh, it's dirt everywhere. Alright, now I can get to this last bolt. So that's that out. I'll get told off for slamming customers' machines about again in a minute. Oh my goodness, look at the state of it. Yeah, wants doing. Definitely wants doing. Well, I haven't broken that, but that comes off. There we go. Oh my goodness. Right, come back in 5 when I've cleaned it all off. Right, now I've given it a bit of a clean to get the worst of it off. I'll say that, a little bit there, but I'm going to get all the air filter housing off and pull the carb off. I'm going to strip the carb down and put them in the sonic tank, and when that's sonic in, I'll do the clutch, valves, I'll have a look at the plug, give it a bit of a clean, do the recoil, and then it will be going back together time. Right, I'll strip the carburetor down now, and then we'll get him in the sonic tank. That's pretty bad in there. See all the little bits of debris that have been caught by the screen. Dear me, we've missed our coffee time. It's 10:05. Better put this in the tank and then go and have coffee. Oh, sorry. Let's get the little needle valve out. And then lastly, the adjusters. Low speed adjuster out. Would you say I'm covered in muck? Probably. I've done an oil change on the van this morning. Right. Carburetor stripped. And then sonic. In he goes. For anyone that's interested, that's what we put in there. So I have just done the clutch pivot points. I've just taken that off and cleaned and lubricated that. Valve clearance has been done. I thought whilst I'm here, I'll just have a look at the plug, see how gummed up he is, and if it's bad, fit a new one. To be fair, for the sake of how much they cost. It's got a bit of build up. I'll just put a new one in. At least if it's got a new one in, it's fresh. CMR 6H. As soon as I've put this in, I'm going to go and get the carburetor, give him a clean out, and get him back together. There you go, it's just come out the sonic cleaner. Demi's laughing because she just knackered the film up and said, oh, I've got to do it again. Right, it's come out, it's going to get cleaned. Clean it up, get the brake cleaner on it, get all the water out, give it a clean, get it back together. Oh yeah, G's squirting. Make sure all the water's off. I'm not putting loads of pressure through this either, it's just to clear any passages, get the debris off and water out of it. Right, I've checked all the diaphragms, they're okay, so I'm going to put them back together now. My favourite bit. This is the super tricky bit. So I literally just get the bolt started, a couple of turns, lay the spring, get the needle valve without dropping it. I'll hold him like that. Get the needle in and then just push down. She's on. Done that a few times. Do the little screw up. Yep, that's all good. Like I said, I've already checked the diaphragm. It's okay. Doesn't need replacing. Someone's probably going to say, oh, you should while you're there. Well, it doesn't need it. It's fine. If it was on the edge, I'd replace it. But it's not on the edge. I've lost my screwdriver now. That's because I've been doing some electrics and fixing a plug that had a fuse blown this morning. Get that out. Don't know why, but I don't really look forward to putting that back together. It looks like a bit of a mess at the moment. It'll all come good. And it'll run like an old sewing machine. That's the carburetor back together. Let's put the low adjusting screw in. Just give them a little clean. Just get them in a few turns and then get the other one in. So I bottom these out and then you go 1.5 turns out. That's a good starting point. And then you can adjust from there. I usually do the adjusting by feel. Right, and that is the carburetor done. So what I'll do now is I'm just going to put the machine back together. I've got a new air filter to go in, new fuel filter. Just place it back together and then I'll be putting the engine back in the frame. Catch you in a bit. So now the engine's back in the frame. Forgot to do the recoil rope because I've been busy doing other things, getting pulled from pillar to post. So new bit of recoil rope. The old handle's fine, so we can reuse him. Figure of 8 knot. That much overhanging. And what you do, you just torque him up. I normally do a couple of turns and then let it wind itself back in. Excuse me. Go another couple of turns and let it wind itself back in. So from there I just need to go twice more. And we'll put them back on. And then we'll put some fresh fuel in it, and I'm going to show you what that fuel looks like. So you can see the difference between fuel that's got water in it and fuel that doesn't. Probably one of the biggest issues that people find with machines is water in the fuel. And if you've got fuel that's been sat around with the lid off for a 30-minute period or a short period of time, or the fuel's just quite old, every time you open that fuel cap, moisture is getting sucked into it, and eventually you need to clean the fuel can out. So just get some fuel. Look at the difference. It's so obvious that it's just crystal clear. You can see straight through it, and the smell of it as well. That's a big giveaway. Right, that's it. So, go for a start up now. Just get the fuel through. 1, 2, 3, chokes on. Just get the adjusting screwdriver. That's not bad, is it? Straight away. Lots a bit more fuel. I'm pretty happy with that. Ever so slightly get the tick over up. Not a lot, just a little bit. Yep, I'm happy with that. Job done.